So this week at work, we've just completed a workshop really on digital transformation. It's how you look at your business from a digital perspective and take the processes and procedures, the products and services that you offer, and identify use cases for effective digitization, whether it be using artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, cloud, or simple software available off the shelf or through low-code SaaS platforms. What was fundamental as an insight is that the entire process of transforming your business into a digital process or digital business requires two key areas of focus and attention. The first is, how do you digitize and include and involve technology in the delivery of your product or service? In other words, how is your product or service experienced by your clients? And what are the elements that digitization can do to improve the delivery of that outcome? And secondly, how do you then correlate it and get it to market through a process of commercial activities, let's call it your commercial platform, or the chassis made up of marketing and sales and fulfillment and retention that gets the product or service to that customer segment? How do you digitize those elements? Digitizing one and not the other is half the job. The big question that really came through is, in order to get the digitization of both product and service as well as commercial platform right, properly aligned and centered on winning business rather than just creating a new shiny piece of tech in the business itself, to get it right, you have to start with the primary shaping or architectural design of why your business exists. We refer to that as your company blueprint. It asks, what problem do you solve for which client segments? And in doing so, do you have the right product or service to do so? Followed on by the second part of the blueprint. What is the engagement process around how I market, how I sell, how I fulfill, how I retain each of those customer segments based on the buyers that influence the decisioning around whether you win that business, hold that business, or are rejected from that business altogether. That blueprint is not only essential to building a scalable, profitable, viable, exitable company in the long run, it is the blueprint that equally informs where and how you make your digital investments to improve the performance of your business, remain relevant, increase productivity, increase efficiency, as opposed to just being convinced, compelled, persuaded, or attracted by the next shiny thing. Until next week at work, have an entrepreneurial day.